The metro rail has quickly become the ultimate urban solution for city transportation. Transporting scores of people while being greener and cleaner than most of the other transports. Undoubtedly, megacities the world over are increasingly relying on the metro system. One of the newest Indian cities to join this elite list is the city of Nizams, Hyderabad.
Infrastructure like the metro rail is really necessary for a city like Hyderabad that is exponentially growing. Hyderabad at one time, as you know, has been a very small city, but today if you see the population, we are close to 12 million. That's a huge, really a huge number.
The city's glorious architectural past is now evolving into a modern marvel with arterial metro rails. Connecting the city of Nizams, Hyderabad Metro Rail. The world's first metro system, the Tube, was founded in 1863, which is still popularly used as the London Underground. It has since grown to 270 stations, over 400 kilometers of network, of which 45% are underground. It has successfully helped people commute all over the emphatically growing city of London then and continues to do so even to this day. This includes illustrious cities such as Paris, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Metros have been serving as lifelines in urban spaces all across the world. Coupling its minimal carbon emissions with fuel efficiency, it is undoubtedly the answer to the mass commuters' problems in cities. India is the second most populous country in the world. Some expert planners have unanimously zeroed in on the metro system and one of the most solid and lasting solutions, which in some Indian cities has already become a reality.
I think infrastructure like the metro rail is really necessary for a growing city like Hyderabad. Metro rail per se, at least according to people like me who have been giving strategic advice to cities, we think that this kind of infrastructure really pushes a city towards becoming sustainable. Sustainability is nothing but looking at three critical components. I think the first thing is about economic development. And when we say economic development, we mean that look at infrastructure like a metro rail. It connects places and it connects people, aligning with the most important concept called the transit-oriented development, which perhaps has been the driving force for economic development in most parts of the world. And a metro rail can very conveniently be said as a critical piece of infrastructure that infuses economic vitality into the city. So that's necessary. The second cornerstone of sustainability is about environmental protection. And when we say environmental protection, again, all these vehicles are actually spewing carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, polluting the environment like anything. But an infrastructure like the metro rail can really address that. And it's going to really, hopefully, bring in a lot of clean air into the city. The third and the most important thing is about equity. Public transportation, to a large extent, is a leveler. When different segments of society start using that, there's a huge scope for interaction, and people with assets and people with less assets can actually keep using this transportation. And I think all the three cornerstones, like economic development, environmental protection, and equity, can be addressed very, very beautifully by this piece of critical infrastructure like the metro rail.
The mayor of Hyderabad helps track the changes and the growth of the city.
The city of Hyderabad has grown rapidly in the past decade. There are around about 4,000 buses that are piling on the city roads. As we see the 2011 census, there are around about more than 8 lakh four-wheelers that are running on the city roads, and it is growing rapidly.
The IT boom has ensured that the city attracts scores of people from all around. The migrant population has risen to 24% and is only growing.
Cities like Hyderabad, Mumbai, Bangalore, they have really become very, very large cities. And these cities, unfortunately, there's a paradoxical situation here. The cities are economic engines of growth, contributing more than 65% of the gross domestic product. But the very same cities are suffering, and the potential is going to be reduced drastically because the infrastructure is not really, let's say, robust.
Actually, the traffic is getting pretty bad. As you go over the years and over the days, it gets congested. Traveling just about a little of a kilometer takes you about 15 minutes, which will only take you a minute.
I'm a college student and I travel to my college on my bike, but it takes around 1 hour to travel only for just 10 kilometers.
With the increasing number of people in the city, traffic congestions are in dire straits. With an eye on the future, a mega solution for the pressing problems of the people of Hyderabad was envisioned. The plan was to work in a private-public partnership or PPP module to provide a solution that would once ease the traffic woes of the city, while paving the way for futuristic development as well. Hyderabad has taken a new step towards urban development and now joins an elite list of mega cities that subscribe to this integrated transport system. While on the one hand, Hyderabad was awarded the Best Heritage City in India for the year 2010-2011. It has also provided for modern visages along its landscape. IT and other industries have since thronged to this futuristic city.
Hyderabad is one of the largest cities of India. We have various monuments like Charminar, Qutub Shahi Fort, as well as Golconda Fort. Similarly, we have the capital, which is known as IT City. And therefore, the new addition, Metro Rail, is going to make it even more attractive.
The defining magnitude of the project was realized when it was pronounced the largest PPP project for any metro rail across the world. The government had to find an able and reliable partner with the wherewithal to do all this and more. After a two-stage bid process with 8 pre-qualified bidders tested on various parameters, one company was to be selected as the private partner to the government in building Hyderabad's metro rail. This Herculean task includes a design, build, finance, operate and transfer model, and the Hyderabad Metro Rail Limited was set up at the exclusive Metro Bhavan.